Okay, gorgeous. Here we go. I'm gonna show you half knee windmill. I think it's gonna be better when you're on the ground. It's a little bit easier when we're in this position rather than up standing. So I think this will be a really good way for you to work this through. And maybe we did it before this way. I'm sorry, I just haven't gone back and looked. I just was a little bit crazy in my hair, but I wanted to make sure I got this video before I carry on with my day. So we're gonna put this leg out to the side. So it's wipered to the side. So rather than being in this lunge where it's, normal 90-90, I just want you to take that leg. Now I'm starting to think that we did do this. And I just want you to come slightly to like a 45 degree, okay? That's gonna remind us to turn and pick up this seat bone while we maintain this lunge. So all the things we think about, suction cup that foot, okay? Pull that energy up and keep the knee over top of the ankle here. We also don't want the knee to go out to the side, so that's where it's going to be important to keep all four corners of the foot. Okay, so pulling that energy into here. And then we want to, when we go, you're going to think about this seat bone picking up and going to the side rather than, see how that pops out? So foot in, and we're going to pick up that seat bone and bring that to that side. Okay, so that's how that's going to really work through the hip. Now, from here, what we're going to do is we're going to come get something light. I mean, this is 10 pounds, but I want you to find something that can be anything that just reminds you to keep your elbow straight. So I don't want this to be half done. I need you to really keep that in a nice overhead position. If you are using the kettlebell like I have, which I think is kettlebell is nicer because of the way we can get a shoulder mobility here too. I have my knuckles into the tips, so it reminds me to keep everything long. So from here, we've talked about the ground, then we're going to turn that core, and remember we want those lower rib cage towards the spine, and that's where we're going to go for that rotation. From here, then it's the hip out. Come in and find that nice T. So I don't want to be out in here, I don't want to be leaning back, and you'll notice this is right across from where my knee is. Okay, so I'm in this nice position here, and then we're going to keep that hip out. Keep that foot rooted, keep that arm where it is, and take that core and come straight back up. So it looks like this, taking your time. I always am putting myself on my hand on my rib cage to remind me to rotate first. Feel that, feel the foot up, feel all this tension happening. Then feel my seat bone push out, find control at the floor, all right? And then take control to come back up. Because we could be doing this without thinking, but I want you to go ahead and think, how can I get taller? How can I get that spine tall? How can I load up my core? Find my rotation that's available to me while I keep straight, then pop my hip out to move. And then find this strong position here, hips still out, careful it doesn't tuck in or arm bend. Okay, use your breath, exhale. So I find inhaling into this position, exhale into this position, inhale here, exhale up, and just have some fun with that. Feel free to send me a video and we can just communicate back and forth how it felt and if there's any tweaks we need to make. Have fun.